Hi, I'm Todd with Teen Esteem, and I want to talk to you about a form of media that everyone loves to talk about. Just kidding, it's like the worst. It's going to be really awkward, and I'm letting you know that right now. But it's actually a $97 billion industry. It's one of the most popular searches online. Maybe some of you are already thinking about it. You know it's awkward, and you know it's a big industry. It rhymes with the word corn. You guessed it, porn. We're going to talk about pornography. And why would we talk about something that is just on a screen? It's not a big deal. It doesn't matter. Well, actually, it can affect your life. I want to tell you about a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, who had it all together. I mean, his life was awesome. He was the captain of the football team. He was the shortstop on the baseball team. He graduated high school with a 4.0. He got an athletic scholarship to college. He graduated college summa cum laude, like a 4.0 GPA in college. It's crazy. I've never seen those numbers on a GPA, but he has. He got married 3 months after he graduated. He had a $27,000 wedding overlooking Newport Harbor and Newport Beach. It was amazing. Woman of his dreams, life of his dreams, everything's amazing, but his marriage lasted 3.5 months until his wife found out about a porn addiction that he had that started when he was 12 years old. His life came crashing down, and all of a sudden something that was on a screen had major effects in real life. And that's what porn can do. It can make its way from a screen into real life. It can actually affect your everyday life. It can affect your story. How does that work? Actually, porn has the same addictive properties as drugs. Like, wait a sec, drugs and porn? Like, how did we go from there to there? Well, it does the same thing on your brain. What happens is when you look at porn, your brain releases a chemical called dopamine. And when you get that shot of dopamine in your body, you're like, I like that. Which drives your brain to say, I want to see that again. I want to produce the same effect. So think about it this way. What you're doing is you're creating neural pathways in your brain. And when I say neural pathways, we think about actual pathways, and that's probably the best way to understand it. If you're walking through an open field for maybe the first time, as you step, the grass kind of settles down under your feet as you walk, and as you come by the path the next time, you see, okay, that's where I walked, and it becomes easier to travel. Over time, as you've traveled it more and more, the path becomes wider, it becomes easier to travel, and it becomes harder to refuse because it's such an easy road to go down. Now, the same thing happens in your brain. Those neural pathways are being formed in your brain, and your brain is saying, that's an easy way to go, and it's becoming harder and harder to say no, which is why pornography can have the same addictive powers as drugs, and you can be addicted to pornography. So maybe you're watching this and you're going, well, what if that's where I've been? What if I'm already down that road? And what I want to let you know is that you can get help. You can get help. Even for something that seems like not a big deal, you can get help. There's a website called joinfortify.com where you can go and you can get help, and they can start your path to recovery from something that can be damaging to your future. Now again, I know it's awkward to talk about. It's even hard to even say, why are we talking about this? But it's something that can affect your story, and we want to see you have the best possible story.